What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is the Wisdom Channel. Same place as usual. Going live. Haven't been live in a while. Just wanted to touch on this topic. I received an email, which I couldn't pull up just now, but just wanted to get the gist of what the email was about. Basically, the guy. And this probably isn't going to be too long because I don't have much battery left on my phone. But basically, the gist of it is this guy was saying about how he was good to his lady and he was a good dude and he doesn't understand why this happened, and he found out by doing what he shouldn't be doing, snooping through her phone, he found out she was talking to another dude. He found out that this was going on for quite some time, and he's basically heartbroken. And once he found, did screenshots, not screenshots, what's up, Donnell? He did screenshots, he took pictures with his phone, not screenshots per se, but he took pictures with his phone, and he brought it up to her attention. And the thing is, his problem, well, it's not his problem, but his problem was he should have never been looking for it, because he would have, if you look for something, you're going to find it. His thing was, he was there for this woman in her time of need. He provided her for a place to stay. She didn't really have to work. Uh, Looked out for her financially, and was just, according to him, was an all-around good guy. So, I guess that's for all intents and purposes. He would be looked at as the good guy or a good dude, and that's how he saw himself. But he found out she was seeing this other guy. The thing, and if he's watching this, the thing you have to realize with this is that sometimes it doesn't matter what you do for a person. It doesn't matter how good you think you are to a person or any of that. They might not see you through that same lens. Or maybe they just see it as they have it too good, and there's no longer a challenge, so to speak, or there's no attraction. She no longer finds you attractive to that point. She wants something more exciting. He didn't go into detail about who the dude was. You know what I mean? He didn't go into detail, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what kind of dude he was. At the end of the day, what matters is that, I guess, to a certain extent, he was treating her, according to him, because there's always two sides of every story. But according to him, he was trying to be that guy, that supportive, loving boyfriend, and things like that, and it just didn't go over too well. So that's the first thing you must realize, is that the way you see yourself isn't the way that the opposite sex sees you. You know, there's many things, and we always compare men and women, and we got the concept of women living in the moment. A woman can be a certain way at one moment, then the next moment she's completely different. Fickle behavior, all these other things that you hear these MGTOW people talk about, which we're not really getting into on that, but just you be better off the sooner you realize is that you can't project your feelings onto someone, or the way they should conduct themselves, or the way I'm fine, thank you, or the way that they should be acting, or the way that they should behave. You can't project your wants and desires of how they should be. They're still their own entity. They're still going to conduct themselves the way that they see fit. So that doesn't mean that you have to completely detach yourself, because you're still a human being, but you need to keep that in the back of your mind, that the situation that you have with a person is only temporary. It's not going to last forever. And this person, even though we shouldn't look at it like that, this person can and will change, or is subject to change, or is subject to fall out of love or lose feelings for you at any given moment. And that's just the nature of it. This isn't a soap opera or a Disney fairy tale or anything like that. So based off of this guy's email, you can't really, all you can really say, we don't know what he was doing. Because there's things that you could be doing, even though you are providing a certain lifestyle to a woman or whatever. There's certain things that you could be doing to turn her off. Maybe some women feel like they have it too easy, and that they like a thrill, they like a challenge, they want something that is attractive to them, that is appealing. And maybe you weren't that dude that was appealing. You were the safe bet. You were the safe guy. You were the guy who's always going to be there. And she just wanted to test the waters. What a woman say that she wants and what she emotionally responds to or is attracted to are two completely different things. And this is what you must know and come to the realization of. A woman can tell you something today of this is what, based upon society and media and everything else, on what she wants in a man, but she'll be completely attracted to some guy that's completely different than what it is that's coming out of her mouth. So you have to understand this at the end of the day. It's just the way it is. And you can't be mad. You can't be mad at her because she's her own individual. Despite whether you guys had an agreement, or you thought that you guys had an agreement, or you guys were in a relationship, that is not yours. That woman does not belong to you. She can do with her body what she wants to do with her body. So you can call all the names that you want. I mean, that's just the way it is, man. This is just the way it is. And this isn't a diss or a slap to any woman or anything like that. But this is just the way it is. I see so many comments about women trying to argue against what their nature is. Or I'm not. It's always, what is it called? Donnell, you can probably correct me. What is it? Is it called? I'm not, all these acronyms and stuff like that. I don't know. Not, what is it? Not all women are like that. Nawalt. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, y'all can correct me, who's ever watching this. It's always, and I read the comments on all my videos, and it's always a woman commenting on the video who says that I'm not like that. I do this, this, and this. Well, that may be true. That may be true. You might be that woman who's the exact opposite. But at the end of the day, why are you on? This isn't a slap to anybody because we're all on YouTube, but why you're watching the video, commenting on it that you're not that way. It just so happens that you're not that way. I mean, we're all different. We're supposed to take the individualistic approach and things like that, and not treat everyone the same. I'm not casting out a blanket indictment by saying this. I'm just saying that in response to his question, some men find out sooner than others. And it said, I read something, or they say that you don't truly reach manhood, I guess, so to speak, until you had your heart broken. You know, until you actually had your heart broken, you don't truly reach manhood. So it's just one of those realizations, man. Most of us go through it, if not all of us go through it, and if you haven't been through it, then lucky you. But you can't project your feelings or how things should be onto someone else. Everyone has their own motives, and they're going to seek their own happiness. And sometimes what's in their best interest and benefits. So can't knock them. So the question is, where do you go from there? You actually went through her phone, which maybe you might have been paying the bill on, which I guess technically is your phone. So what do you do from here? You found what you was looking for. Do you stay with her? Now that you found out some dude was having fun with your girl, what do you do? Or do you move on? Do you tolerate that because you have a scarcity mindset? And you feel like there's no one else out there but her? What are you doing? The question is, y'all who are watching, what would you do? I guess that's where the comments, for those of you who are watching this restream, what would you do in that situation? Because a lot of people, as much as we talk about it, a lot of people will stay with cheaters, quote unquote. Will stay with cheaters. So much time I got left. 8%. They will stay with cheaters. So the question is, what would you do? You can't. The thing about a man, and even women too, but I'm speaking from a man's perspective. It doesn't matter how much sit downs you have to try and empower him or try and tell him or build him up. When his heart is in it or emotions are in it, he's going to do what's on his mind. He's going to do what his mind and heart is set on. No matter how much he tells you he's going to be this way, man, forget this chick. I'm not dealing with her. I don't care. I'm going to go out and be a man. Next thing you know, he's turning around, blowing her phone up, trying to be with her. So that's just the nature of it. The heart and mind are on two different frequencies a lot of times. So you can't really, it's good to have that pep talk and advise somebody on what it is they should be doing, but the nature of it is, we are creatures who tend to follow our heart, and most people who have attachments or who are emotionally involved, it's not that easy to break away from that and going about your business. So it's perfectly understandable. So with that being said, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to, it's my usual Thursday spot, make it real quick. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have a similar story or anything like that, make sure y'all comment below. I'd be glad to hear it. I'm pretty sure everybody else who's watching this will be glad to hear it. So with that being said, add me on Facebook, Instagram. Check out all the links in the description. Purchase my books. Check out all my stores, everything else. Teespring, if you're interested in a book on a one-on-one, make sure you email me, hit me up directly. Paid only, coaching, consultation. Or you just want to get some stuff off your chest, by all means, hit me up. So I'll catch you guys on the next live stream or chat.